All right, so we are back with episode 3 of our Hakeem Gooden high school career. As you can see, Gooden is 75 overall now in speed. We actually have been doing some practices while I've been away. His block is going to be +1. Yeah, so we're going to bump his block up 1, and then we're going to claim that block. Like, we've been working a bit on his speed. As you can see, like, he's down 16 right now because of that hip injury on his speed. He has a 54 speed, which is normally a 70. So we're going to bump this up 5. We still have 5 hours left in agility, and then we'll come back and we'll take a look at, as you can see, we have an overall up here in the right corner. We also have a profile picture of the player that we can put in there right now. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to play our next game. We just have to score 15 points and don't get more than 2 turnovers. That's all we have to do, and we will move on to 6-man. Definitely still coming off the bench, especially with how injured we are. We won't be... Oh. Wow. We don't even see the floor in the first quarter. All right, the first half. Let's see if we get on in the second half. Yeah, we do. We're going to get some play time in the fourth quarter. Wow, 8 minutes left. We're going to get to start the fourth. We are probably not going to end up scoring the 15 in this game. So we'll keep them going, but the team is looking good. See if we can get the ball into the post. Wow. No call. Let's see if we can play some good defense here. Get a rebound. Yeah, his speed is so low. But, like, yeah, if we're not going to get any play time, maybe, like, we do end up simming those weeks and just trying to do some practice in the meantime, trying to get some attributes up. Tried to play some good defense there.
D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint
Damn.
at that end of the floor.
Dante Wright. Let's go.
Moore.
Set the screen.
To the paint. Here's Gooden.
See if we can. Oh, should have went right back up. There we go.
Back to Conley.
Here we go. If you guys want to be on any of these rosters, do just put in your name of your player and a couple attributes and maybe like an overall. Bringing the ball up the court. Find Morris. There we go. We getting busy. We getting busy in our 8 minutes in the fourth quarter. And like, yeah, we got subbed out. So that was, yeah, we got another win. We didn't get any closer to securing those 15 points, but we did finish off limit turnovers. So that is now complete. Now all we have to do is score 15 points in a game, and we're going to move on to 6-man. All right, like low key, like we had a pretty decent game. We had like 5 minutes. We had 2 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist. Our team won. 95 to 75. We're still only getting the bare minimum of the base XP for winning games and for playing in a game. But that's okay. We are going to submit our stats and we're going to jump into our next game. We are back. It's been a few weeks, but you know, we're finally back today. Beta 2.4 has been out for about a week and maybe a half. We've been fixing some bugs with it, messing around with it. But yeah, we are finally back to do our Hakeem Gooden MyCareer. There's been a lot of changes, even though the beta has been out. There's been a lot of changes in the sense of like, what's the words I'm looking for? Just making it better, even though it's live, and fixing some of the issues, making it a lot cleaner. So we're going to go into login. We're going to select 2.4. Beta 1.3 is still there for those of you who want to see what 1.3 used to be like. 2.4 is definitely a big step. There we go. All right. So yeah, the login screen is pretty much the same as 1.3, where you have some updates. The only difference is you can compete for Player of the Week based on like your stats and how much XP you earn throughout the week. These two are the current players that are in first and second place. This is the second week of doing that. Here's Hakeem Gooden. We have a couple more saves that I've just been messing around with. But yeah, we're going to load up Hakeem. As we can see, Hakeem Gooden, man, 66 overall. We got our boy, a couple fans, couple XP status points. We're 3-0 on the season so far. We're gonna play our fourth game versus the Wildcats today. I just want to show you guys a couple things that are new in 2.4. We now have practice sessions where we can go here and we can obviously start our practices. We could claim our practices. As you can see, we have a couple to claim for Hakeem right now. He has agility +5, stamina +2, and I didn't start his interior defense. Okay. But basically, once we claim these, Hakeem's stats went up, his stamina went up, and his agility went up by 5. So you can view practice history. As you can see, agility +5 and stamina +5. Those are now upgraded. So what we're going to do is we're going to head on over to 2K and we are going to upgrade those. So basically with the practice mode, what that does now is that allows you, like, let's say you're out, you can't play 2K for a couple days, but you want to keep grinding your player and you don't want to feel like, you know, you're cheating the game. We all know practice is something that is used in basketball and team sports. So you can have those practice sessions. Now you yourself, as was it stamina +2, 1, 2. You yourself can put caps on how many times you can use that per week. You may look at your team schedule and see how many, and agility +5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So you yourself may put limits on how good or how many practices you want to do per week. Like as you see here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 practices this week. So you can maybe use it 6 times throughout the week, right? Keep it realistic. Decide however you want to use the system. It's up to you. But yeah, we just updated that on Hakeem. We'll close this now. Now that I know that I've done these, I can clear the history. So that this is just so that if you're doing multiple in a day, when you get home, you kind of know what you upgraded. There's not really much else to show you. Nothing else is major differences. Everything else is kind of like some back end fixes and stuff like that. So we are going to get into our next game. Let's take a look at, my role is saying score 15 points in a single game. We need to still score 15 points before we move on. I knew there was something else we had to do before we moved on. So we're going to try and do that in this game versus the Wildcats. As you can see, I've gone through and I've edited some of the teams, some of the logos, made some of the jerseys a little bit better. And as you see, this is Westport. These are 2 teams created by me. I'm looking to do more of this for 2K26. Just be able to have, some high school save files that you guys can use and stuff like that. So you don't have to depend on luck and finding something that's usable. So we have Westport over there. I like their jerseys, man. They're clean. And we have the Panthers over here. We're going to go ahead and we're going to start this game. I love the fact that we found the high school gyms this year. Like, it definitely makes it feel a lot more realistic instead of playing in arenas. So this is the Westport High School Wildcats Gymnasium. Remember, our goal right now, we're trying to score 15 points. That's the only thing left before we get to 6-man. Remember, Hakeem is playing injured. He's going to be injured for probably a good portion of the season, as he got over there in time to help contest that. Nice take. Oh, we're getting double team. Let's see if we can find an open man. There we go. There we go. Hakeem getting a double team, man. I like. Here we go. Roland's going to go. He's going to take that. That's a nice, easy rebound for me. We'll take the ball up. I got a mismatch size-wise. They're double teaming already. What the heck? Morris Sr., he's not going to make that, though. We're going to get subbed out. and it's halftime. As you can see, both teams are 3-0. 3-0 on the seasons. As you see, a couple more of the teams I've made, like the Royals, the Eagles, the Timberwolves. So we'll see those teams at some point during the season. We have a nice commanding lead coming out of the halftime break. As you see, the team seems to be really good. There we go.
46 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball.
There we go.
Inside.
There we go. Nice steal. Pass it up, back up to Morris, man. He's ahead. That's crazy.
Pass to Moore.
All right. Let me get in the paint
Here's
here.
Gooden. Anderson covers.
There we go.
Basket by Moore passes to Gooden. Up and in
Oh
on
man,
the
we're not even gonna call a foul there, but okay. I could safely say we're not gonna score 15 points in this game.
down low. Gooden.
There we
pulls
go.
it
Nice
in.
rebound.
Gooden's got 4 rebounds. Back to Wallace.
There we go.
5 on the clock. Gooden
Get
pulls
that.
it in.
Boy,
Nice
a clean,
rebound.
close.
Set me a screen, and we're gonna go straight into our man.
And a time
Like, if give me
by Tom
give me the minutes, I can score 15 points, man. I'm just not getting the minutes. Give me the minutes, and they also give me the offense. As you see, I'm out already, and that's it. All
46
right,
seconds
like
left in the fourth quarter here.
43 seconds. We have 8-5-1. We're not gonna get to 15, but you know what? We're gonna hit it next game because I just feel it
Here's Wainwright. Lets it go from the
right in my
baseline and
face.
nails it.
But this is another convincing like win. We did finish with 10-5-1. We're always finishing 5 points short. All right, so we had 9 minutes, 10 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist. We did a +2 modifier because we won. And 83-66, we put in a win. We got 500 total XP. Yeah, so that's good. Take a look at the breakdown. You can see we got some off assists, rebounds, points, then the raw XP, and then the modifier. So yeah, submit game stats. We now have a 1500. We now have 1500 XP. That's not gonna get it done for us. Let's see if we can go take a look at the upgrade page. Yeah, we're not upgrading anything. We're gonna work on interior defense. We're gonna do the 4-hour slot +2 for agility, and then we'll also do. I think I'll be playing this again. 24. I don't want to do 24 hours. That would be 3 o'clock tomorrow. We'll do 12 hours agility. So we just filled up our 3 slots. We got a 1-hour slot, a 3-hour slot, and a 11-hour slot. And back on the dashboard, this will let us know when the 1-hour slot is done, and we'll be able to claim that, continue with that. All right, so now that we have our practice sessions all locked in, I am going to continue playing some more games, trying to see if I could get to 15 points and see if we get some more minutes.